Hello everyone, how are we doing? Nice to see you. First checks as always, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hope you're all doing well. Corpnut, I respect you for that, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a tough gig when people are on at the same time, but equally, I respect you for going and sticking up for a bit of Scott time as well. How are we doing? How is everybody? How's your day been? How's your week been? I was this close to not streaming tonight. I was at a business conference all day. I did 8 presentations, 9 technically, but 8 back-to-back presentations over the course of the day, and but then I was just like, oh, I'm in such a good mood. It was such a good day, but yeah, it takes out of you, right? So I was, and I didn't get back till late, and I was like, oh, can I? And then I was like, yes, I can, because I'm in a good mood. And I thought, well, at the Abbey map tour that I put out earlier this week got like 11k views. So you lot are clearly interested in this map. So we'll be heading back. We'll be heading back to Farmstead Frontier next week. Don't worry. But I just thought we'd take a week out and just check this map out because it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I have actually found a little bug in it, but I'll feed that back to Julian. But doing really well. I am doing great, thanks, Peter, or Peter. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but apologies. Mark, nice to see you too. Corpnut, take care, buddy. Mr. Haythornthwaite, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. FarmSim Bob Y, Farmer Ed, as always, nice to see you, buddy. Semper, Joe Francis, I think I saw Mr. Hamish in there as well. Yes, there he is. And Chad. Yes, this is the AGI bin pack from River Bottom Customs. I put it in. They did have individual bins in here, which are probably a little bit more Canadian, or certainly Saskatchewan, but just I love this bin setup, or I might be floating a bit there. A little bit of ground leveling required, but we'll just turn a blind eye to that for now, and we'll get this uncovered. So I'm going to do a bit of... Poor Ed is going to weep into his monitor or whatever he's doing, but there's the bins on. Now I need to remember where the trigger is to uncover the bin. I'm going to do a bit of courseplay and auto drive because I haven't done it for a while and I miss it, so we'll give it a go. Started well, this, hasn't it? Oh, what was there? Stop the fans. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to turn on the triggers. It is around here somewhere. Collision's on the top of the pit. Sometimes it has on cover. I haven't downloaded the new version of Courseplay yet, so I'm running a slightly older version. Uncover pit, there it is. A little bit out of the, off the track there, but there we go. Right, fans are on. Start the fans, please. Evening Gravedigger, Strody, Eric, Massey, hello, and Hanson. Nice to see you, buddy. How much again? 10 million litres. We've got 4 10T Fendt combines, only 40-foot headers. I thought I'd give myself a chance, but we've got extra long pipes on them, and we've slightly sped up the auger speed on them as well. That's an automatic lock. And we're over the road, so look, we've got bins over here, but I think we'll start on field 5 and just see how we get on. I don't know how far we will get. The oats aren't quite ready in field 12 yet, and there is another field over in 31 if we get it done, but I'm going to be honest, it might take us a bit of time. So we're going to run the combines over straight away, and we'll see how we get on. So let's do this. Mrs. Prof, nice to see you. How are you? You like that torpedo-looking belly dump trailer? You had issues before it was updated. So, we're going to, I think, run 3 combines, not 4, and just see how we go. And we're going to put some lands on. And then we'll, if everything's up and running, we'll try and automate a fair bit of it. If everything's up and running, we might go for a little tour around as well. But I think probably one headland should be enough. 3 combines, 120 feet. Should be alright, shouldn't it? Hey Chinook, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Now, actually, a lot of the corners on these fields are pretty nice because they're rounded. Obviously, we've got a kind of got a hard turn here. It's because it's on the edge of this, but then you see that corner there is at a nice angle. So there's one. Let's go and get the next one. Oh, I've got Dintz's 9R sitting in a field here from my tour video, and the truck. So we can go and have a play with those at some point as well. Hey, Hodge! Calling from the very place we are playing from. No more beans. Bainey, were you planting today, Hamish? Alsnor, nice to see you, mate. Tima as well. Hello, hello. I've impressed myself with how much I've managed to set this up quickly without making a hash of it, which is good. Oh, I've done it again. Remember to unfold. We'll try and get these. Plowboy, nice to see you. Carl Anderson as well. Hello there on the vertical. Good to have you here, guys. Oh, Chinook's got flus. David Van Mol has been sick as a dog this week with COVID as well, so get well soon to David. There we go. Joe, binge watched all of the Contractor series. Next one, I did miss a week this week because we got kind of busy with FS25 stuff and just generally busy. So hopefully this weekend, Joe. David Dawson, how are you? Right, one down. Sorry, one to go. 2 down, 1 to go. See, I'm tired. Just talking nonsense. Right, let's get these up and running. And fold this en route. I did think about putting header trailers on and going to a further away field, but that just kind of eats into the time. Literally thrown this together. This is nice. Hodge, I kind of went and had a look on Google Street View the other day. He's done an amazing job. It's it really feels very authentic. Tima, you are doing a good job. Right, how are we doing? We're going to get a good crop off here. There you go, that's already... Oh, bit bouncy. Right, that should do. Right, let's set up the course plate and get this going. I'm gonna put the trucks to unload onto auto drive, and I'm gonna just drive the grain cart, so we're doing something. So let's get our course plate up. Like I said, it's been updated, hasn't it? I am still running 7.4, so I haven't had a play with the new one yet, but by all accounts, it sounds very good. Create job. Course plate, nice square fit. Uh-oh. That's going to be a problem. We've got water in the middle of the field, and we've got... we haven't had it marked out. Well, we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it, I think. It will just drive through it, shall we? I think there might be just dips rather than holes. Back before we do it, should we just go and have a look and make sure? Let's make a judgment call here on what we do. Yeah, we need to avoid that, don't we? Okay. Based on that, I might run us to field 31. Let's keep it simple, shall we? I know, like, as soon as Argsy rocks up, there's water jokes on the go. Right. Just drive through the crop as well. Crop destruction on. Realism is key. That's a fair old trek down here, isn't it? Okay, I need to feed that back to Julian as well. Let's make sure we have that sorted. Jarrett, dude, if you hit !map, you will get a link, or information. In this case, you won't get a link because it's not out yet. Truck stopped as well. Nice to see. You drive through it. I think it, you know, it might be too deep and stall the combine. That's my only concern. Joe, they've kind of redesigned the interface a little bit on it. I haven't had a chance to really play with it yet, so... Don't the islands get mapped when you generate the course rather than just select it? Ooh. Oh, now you're talking, Hamish. Let's just check that. I don't think so, but you think also you might be right. It's been a long day, like I said. Courseplay, fieldwork, edges. Open, close, course, multiple tools. We have 3. We're going to just do 1 headland. Smooth corners clockwise, up and down. We're going to go for lands. 6 rows per land. Generate fieldwork course. This is where Hamish goes, told you so. If it creates it, it's thinking about it. Or crashing the game, I don't know which. Always happens with these big fields. Now, I have run courseplay on this when I was testing the... when I was doing the 9R preview vid. So, this doesn't look promising, does it? This does not look promising. Still pulling out in front of traffic. Of course, Chad. Why would they not stop? Oh, there it is. It's gone, and Hamish was right. Now I feel stupid. Now I feel stupid, but problem solved, and looks like our lands aren't going to do any overlapping and have any issues either. So, there we go, Smugface. And rightly so. And rightly so. So, with that in mind, let's go and get this bad boy back. I don't know if you saw, but in FS25 somebody posted if you stop in the road, the AI will go around. Yes, they'll overtake you if you're going slowly as well. They do that already in FarmSim 23. It is a rookie mistake. I have nothing to say for myself. I'm ashamed and embarrassed. There's pylons going through the field as well. I was not aware of that. So this is going to make this an interesting little trip. We'll get these up and running. There's nothing nicer than getting 3 combines or 4 combines singing, running beautifully as you run around and doing other stuff. Hodge, currently available for PC only. What's that, mate? the map will always be PC only. It's a 4X, and so until we get to FS25, we don't know if console will handle 4X. Right, here we go. Just want a little tour around. Do you want to burn through a bit of fuel? Oh, look at that big line in the crop I left as well. Good one. Good one, FSG. Cheers, Args. Catch you later, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good week. What am I drinking? I am drinking tap water. Yes. I know. What a party animal I am. And I'm running Sim Dashboard on my tablet there, Killer Rock. Well, here we go. Paste the course. This is left 1. Temp course working with that. And I'll let you just head off. Simple as that. You are our middle guy. So we'll do center with you. We'll send you on your merry way too. There we go, let's just turn this off. And combine number 3. We're going to have to drive him around to location here. We'll paste the course in. Off we go. Get it to the start point. Or just past the start point. This one would be right. Oh, a little freeze there. You know you're getting busy when there's a little combine pause. Hey Glenn, how you doing? Nice to see you. Wine to council, council wine. Oh, hey, it's all just changed for the better. Mrs. FSG coming in clutch there. Right, now we're talking. I'll be asleep in 30 minutes. Right, 3 combines running, 15%, so probably a little bit more in the other ones. Let's see how we get on with this. Have we got enough? Should we have put in another headland? 2 feels massive. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Oh my god, we're in the right order. Right, let us set up our course. We're going to make a nice, simple auto-drive course today. Just do that. No messing, because we're going to be driving the auger wagon. This should make this relatively easy. He says. So, here we go. I have not used auto-drive. Well, I've used auto-drive, but they've all been pre-set courses. Show next path. I hate that as well. There we go. So I actually haven't done any new course designs or drawing, which always makes Ed slightly nervous. It makes Ed slightly nervous anyway when I do auto drive, but when I say I've not done it for a while, he must just go, "Oh my god, I know how this is going to go." So let's call this one more. Come on, give me a tick. Why is it taking so long to? There we go. Bin unload. There we go. Bin unload. Go. Right, now let's scupple this all the way back. We're going to run 3 trucks on the same simple course. We're going to do a basic loop. The app on the tablet is called Sim Dashboard. Just Google Sim Dashboard. You'll see it. So look, we're going to stay this side. Enough space on the road for a 2-way course. So we're just going to go really nice and simple here. So there's no overlap. Except for this bit here, but even this I'm going to go... I'm going to make it easy for myself. I'm going to loop things around. Bit of a tight turn here, but they'll be empty when they do this, so this should be alright. There we go. One more. Truck, wait, field 7. Simple. I will be dropping the cornering speed down. Has Courseplay fixed the multiple hopper issue yet? I don't know actually. I think it depends on trailer, because I've not really had an issue with it. Or you mean the course, unless you mean the Courseplay unloading. Right, here we go. There we go, give enough space between them. Simple as that. Ed, are you happy with that? Do you approve? Right, let's knock our cornering speed down. I agree with that. I like about 70%, usually tends to work. And off we go. We're going to do load, unload, and it's going to be soybeans. Load at truck weight 7, unload at bin unload. Run it through here. AD, sorry. Yeah, I've never had that AD issue. It tends to unload hoppers alright for me. So I'm intrigued. I'm not sure if it's specific trailers or not. PH, have you heard anything about the productions we're getting an FS25? I have not. The only thing I know is that they've said news will be coming about the productions. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right, let's get in truck number 2. Northwest Mods and Edits, by the way, for this fantastic truck. Right, let's see if we can send it from here. Ooh. Truck weight 7. Bin unload. Soybeans. Bosh. Oh, looking good. Now, because we're... It was looking good. Now, where's he going? Oh, he's just looping round. I wonder if we'll be okay with 2 trucks a moment, because it's so short, the distance. Let's go with 2 trucks. I was going to say, Mark, yeah, I kind of would feel, and the fact that the field is right next to us. Right, I think we better go and get some combines, shouldn't we? I just had to. It's been a while since I've driven this, so I just had to. Oh. Is that too loud? Oh, speed. Thank you, Hanson. Nice one, mate. Good reminder. Why can't that be a universal setting? Frustrating, isn't it? I know. There's a reason for that as well, right? I think we know how auto drive and tractors sometimes goes. Right, they're looking at. Just going to stop here, as Hanson said, and make sure that we get the settings. But yeah, I don't know why this is. I do not know why they don't do this on a universal level. You can set all your corner speeds for all your vehicles, if you wanted to. Ride with the bonnet open to make. Ah, very good, Joe. Don't you'll upset all the Case fanboys. Right, here we go. Oh, I've not. Why is that not folded down? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. There's another annoyance, is right click of mouse on every vehicle. Why can't that be a universal setting as well? Grumble, grumble. No worries, future. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello anyway. Yeah, come on, let me play with a decent tractor. Right, I've probably got combines waiting for me now already. I think they would fill up pretty quick. Oh, it's too quiet in cab, isn't it? The soundproofing's so good. That's better. That feels a little bit more fun. No, Glenn. Luckily, you don't set the rules. Let's see if we can get through this without any combine crashes. I haven't set the distance between them, so I'm slightly worried on the land that they might bump into each other. But let's see how we go here. Calculated, I should get about 4.5 loads. Maybe 5 loads. So let's see. They've stopped. They behave. There shouldn't be any reason for them to clash. Oh, actually, maybe if they're going round, maybe if they're going round some of the thingamajigs, the pylons and things like that, they might. Oh, it's cut in. That's why. That's helpful, actually. Oh, bit hot on the brakes there. Mark Thor fixed these for me because the unload on them was appallingly slow. Let's just watch that. There you go. Oh no. I take it back. Oh, he's not full. Why is he not full? Interesting. Ah, because we'd already cut a load. Hadn't we? That's fine. I'll help spread them out a bit. In fact, I might jump in, put a bit more space between them now before it gets messy. I was saying 158, so we should be able to get that field done in the time it takes us to finish this convoy distance. There we go. I want to bump this out up to... let's double it, shall we? So we'll just need to do it on this one and the one behind. Our front combine should be alright. If it stays our front combine, it should be alright. There we go. 150. Nice tip that. If you double click on it, you can edit it rather than clicking it out bit by bit. Hey, Cher, how are you doing? There you go, Cardiff Tony. Every day's a school day, right? It's nice when that happens. Right, 89%. Why is he unloading at 89%? No, he's just waiting. Right, and there was 32, so 3 loads I can take in here. Not, AI work as... Ah, it's our guy here. Hey, Ham and Eggs, how you doing, man? Modern Valtras are sweet. They are some of the nicest tractors I've seen. No, don't. This is what we don't want. Hopefully there's enough space left now to fit in the last combine. Is he going to get to me, or is he going to unload? Crashing trains on Train Sim World 5. Good for you, Cher. Something nice about crashing trains. Letting a bit of pent-up frustration out. We're literally at the furthest point. Oh, wasn't it, Hamish? Yeah. Midwest Farmer, nice to see you. There we go. Right. Got my cruise control set up now, so if we've timed this right, I should be able to run alongside him. %. Right. Now I've got to get to unload and back before it goes again. Start by unload the one on the back, then centre, then front. Yeah, I'm trying to keep them as far apart as possible. I might do that next time. They'll catch up some point. Mr. Gyro, yes indeed, the app is Sim Dashboard. You're right. Run down to the end here. Don't even know if there's a road down here, but it looks like a... I think there is a road. There's certainly a road. Yeah, I can see it there. And hopefully they'll be back. So 2 hours to get this field done. 3 combines. It's 9:32 already. Let's see if we can get the whole thing done. The stream, shall we? We can do it if we have no delays, I think. Google homeboy, nice to see you. Right. Yep, walker pipe there. Cheers, Corp, thank you. I'll drop in and say hi to Scott if he's still going at the end. British Rail hasn't got anything to worry about. Killer M3, nice to see you. 0233, I am doing well, man. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, off the back of a busy but good day work-wise, so quite enjoying this wind down, this relax, to be honest. We are only, I think, 8 weeks away now from FS25 launching. Who's excited? DC and Sons Agri contract, good for you, man. There's always bugs in games these days, unfortunately. Argsy and I were talking about on Sunday, actually. Because we were saying that it can't be long till they press the DVDs for the console versions. And then Arg said, well, it kind of doesn't matter, does it? Because they'll just roll out a day one patch, so they could press them at any point, because regardless, there's going to be bugs in it. And it's just games, right? So, with that in mind, they could press the DVDs whenever they like. It's not really going to have an impact. Remember when that wasn't even an option? Your game had to be perfect from day one. Because there wasn't something called the internet you could use as your get out of jail free card. Now this is going to be interesting when we get to the end here, because I am quite close to the edge of the field with the trailers. Hopefully. What's a DVD? Oh! Got a few dropped frames there. Hopefully we're back. Still away. Nope, it's moving again. Good. See, now I've got a problem that I am... Oh, I'm driving in the next field. Sorry, next field. I should turn crop damage off, but I was kind of thinking I don't really, or I shouldn't need to worry about it. There we go. Still having to try and get it right. I agree, yeah. It's mad. Birdman, keep an eye, if you do !map, Julian F's got quite a nice website that he puts all his mods on, so you can see it there and grab it if you want to. How's he going to do this, do we think? Let's have a look. It's nice to use these Fendt combines again. I was going to use the X9. And I thought, no, let's try something. Just something a bit different for a change. DC and Sunt, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well, thank you very much. Vendela, this game was so hard to start for me, I'm still confused. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get used to, but once you're sucked into it, oh, there's no letting go. Oh, he's got a bit of time left. I'm trying to give them enough space to unload. X9 will still run out of depth. Hey, Loki, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you, Orlando, as well. Nice to see you in the verticals. 2 Lexians on Hope Bay are on. Good choice of combine. Can't beat a good Lexian. I've used the old Lexian 8900 a lot in the past, so I thought I'd do something different this time. Right, there we go. We're starting our lands now, which is good. See how we go. Here we go. I'm getting audio. Was that somebody subscribing? Thank you very much, whoever that was. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you can, folks. The more likes we get, the more people see the channel, which is kind of part of the plan as we kind of slowly crawl to 100k. We're not far off now, but any help I would be very much appreciated of. There's a train in the distance. The grain train. It's nice size actually. Good amount of carriages on it. Oh, only 62 likes, but 116 watching, and 27 likes and 114 watching. On the vertical. Come on, folks. We can do better than that. Can't we? The Merlot does look good, doesn't it? I always take JCB as well, to be fair. This guy's nearly full, actually. I don't know why he's more full than the guy in the middle. The guy in the middle feels more empty. They're going a long way to cut in, aren't they? I feel I've messed up here. That first guy is going to run out of space. He's not going to get right across. With the amount he's got in. Carson, I do only stream on YouTube. I have done Twitch in the past. But at the moment I am just on YouTube, I'm afraid. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. That's alright, Massey. We're going to do a high-speed unload here, shall we? Shall we try it? Give them the best chance. To be fair, front combine is completely empty, so because we just unloaded it before he finished his path. So between that and this, we can get the middle combine, which we can at any point, because we've done lands. So at any point, there we go, this is looking promising. There'll always be space. Thank you, Carson, I appreciate that, buddy. Doing well, Amy, thank you very much for asking. We are doing the long route round here, right? It feels slightly silly to just do a lap of the field once you've done one, before you cut in. I don't know why they wouldn't cut in at the bottom. But there we go. Just as he follows the contour of the field, of course. There we go. $92. Right. That's everybody empty though, so they're watching YouTube. FS25 is out on the 14th of November. I do have a bit of news, actually. I will be. I've had it confirmed. Oh, what's in November? Mr. Marcel. I was about to say something, then Mr. Marcel jumped in, so I have to be careful about what I say. I would have been careful about what I said. I have been informed by Giants that I am able to play Farming Simulator early. I don't know when, or what that looks like at the moment, or where, or how, but they are going to organise something, which is great. So, looking forward to being able to bring that to you. 12th of November. Did I say 14th? Wow. Been a long day. The 14th is when I'll stop playing it. Ooh. We've got a 48-hour marathon. Argsy's going to... By the way, if you're not subscribed to Argsy, go and subscribe to him. Because he said he's going to do a 12-hour stream. If he gets to 20k. So we need to make sure he gets to 28. I didn't say that. I just said I would play straight for 48 hours. Yeah, how many beers did I have? One, Sean. One and some fresh air. That's all I needed tonight. Remember, Giants are at Tokyo Game Show next week, I think? So, we might get some info from that as well, which would be nice. Yeah, an Argsy to Silver partner. So I've said this before, if you haven't pre-ordered yet, rather than putting my code in, I mean, you can do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do here, of course. You can make your own decisions, but if you want to support Args and get them to Silver Partner, that would be awesome. Now, of course it's going to roll forward. I should have done that. But look at that, it stops when it starts unloading. These guys have just done like a solid full lap of the field. Look, they're literally coming all the way back. That's quite funny. They sometimes do that. There we go. How many hours of potato harvesting are we going to get when that 100k mark hits? Well, the thing is, what happens if it comes after, which is going to. No way I'm doing 8,000 subs in 8 weeks. Not a chance. Nobody's going to want to watch a long potato stream on 22. I'm going to have to find a way of doing it on 25. Courseplay being courseplay. I think it's because I started it in on nearest waypoint rather than first waypoint. So I think it got itself a bit confused. We'll see. See what happens here, or they're just going to do laps of the field all day. Let's have a look what it's looking like on the courseplay map. Yeah, they're going to cut into their lands in a minute, I think. Either that or they're just going to do laps all day. Which could be funny too. Please don't do that. You can see the double, you can see the colour, the colour of the line is darker. It means it's a kind of double, it's doubled up. No worries, Glenn. Catch you later, mate. There we go. I just thought I'd do a lap of the field just to annoy me. I'm not sure if we're still on schedule for our 2 hours. I could do peas. Duck Gang, I do indeed have Thrustmaster. Yes, indeed. If anybody's looking for... Yeah, I know they've got the farm stick in stock at the moment. There you go. Truck is back and empty. That's a good sign. What do you reckon, Ed? Are you still watching? And I'm not even in the way. Oh, this is exciting. I did a thing! To quote Clarkson. I'm halfway through the final Grand Tour, by the way, so don't spoil it. But really enjoying it so far. Right, everybody is relatively empty, so I might just sit here and see. They should be able to get along and back, shouldn't they? They should. Should do. Oh. Oh, he's getting himself lined up. I know, Joe, like, I've grown up with those guys. Last 20 years I've watched it. Between Top Gear and... Laughed. Where can I get FS25 from? You can get it from the links in the description for the vid. DNC. And if you do that, you support the channel as well if you put my code FarmSimGuy in when you purchase it. Google Home, my genius is almost right. That's one of my favourite episodes when he does the log. He has the 5 series estate. I don't remember which one it is, and it flies up and smashes his back window. Absolute comedy gold. National Ploughing Championships. I shall feed that back to them, Bob. The log incident. I don't know why I'm tracking these guys. I should be able to come all the way back. That's the one. What's happening for Llama? We don't know. Giants won't tell us. Mr. Marcel, are you still here? Are you going to Llama this year? You pre-ordered FS25 way back. Don't know if I can use a code for anyone. You can, chat. If you've got a code, you can... If you mean give it to somebody, you can. If you mean use it anywhere, as in use it on Steam or Epic Games, or no, you can't. If you bought a Giants key, it will only work in the Giants store. These guys are stonking along. I didn't put fill level on. I don't know how much is in them, but going purely by eye, They're moving at 9 miles an hour as well, which is good. Duck Gang, do you know when FS25 comes out on Xbox Game Pass? I do not. All I know is out on the 12th of November. Whether or not it will be added to Games Pass straight away or not, I don't know. Can you use a code for FS25 on consoles? No. You can pre-order through PlayStation or Xbox stores, but you're only pre-ordering that version of the game. Codes are only for PC. A 24-hour P stream. I like it. 9 miles an hour, didn't go over 6. That's pretty standard in the UK, isn't it? Soybeans as well. You can cut soybeans fast. Probably cut soybeans faster than you can do wheat and barley. Less dense, isn't it? Oh, this is good. This is going swimmingly, I've got to say. Very pleased with how this is going so far. We've got a few things coming this way. I'm sure we'll get some more information on FS25 this week as well. They've been very consistent with churning it out. So my gut tells me we might get some info. Again, obviously Fact Sheet Friday is a thing now. But they've been very good with the blogs the last few weeks as well. So, who knows, we might get a bit more info. Certainly in the Peas blog last week they said coming up green beans, so if I was a betting man I would say we'll probably see some more info on green beans in the next blog, whenever that might be. See, what you need to do there, Hamish, is swath them. Cut them. Max Evans, nice to see you. Swath them, let them sit on the ground for a few days to dry out, and you're good to go. Alright, the light's flashing. He's not full, but I might as well do something. Oh, we're getting close to the pond. There we go, cruise control using the top of the Thrustmaster farm stick there. You can adjust the speed by doing the roller and then tap it, turns it on and off. Very handy tool to have. Off he goes. We're fully on top of this, and this is a good bean crop as well. Been fully fertilised and everything. Do you think swathing in FS25 will give us a better yield? I don't know, realistic, because in real life I don't think it gives you necessarily a better yield. Well, it gives you a better yield than leaving it in the field and it not being able to be cut because of the weather conditions, but you know what I mean, don't you? It is going well, Max Evans, thanks for asking. Oh, that might be me rather than Nightbot, Hamish. That might be me. You're going to get PS5 for FS24? No, I'm on PC. So, how does Courseplay handle Combine Experience? I don't like Combine Experience, so I wouldn't know that one, Hanson. To be honest. The principle, the concept of Combine Experience is very good, but it just... Two things, it doesn't work very well, and it ruins any immersion with the massive HUD on the screen, or the massive images and stuff, so... Joe, you've got a bit of stick drift on your farm stick, and it's only a month old. I thought I had stick drift on mine, and do you know what it turned out it was? it was stick drift on my controller. So my controller was stuck slightly. Ooh, the Forza controller was it was slightly resting on something. And it was doing my head in. I was like, why is this? What's wrong with it? And ultimately, I found out it wasn't the farm stick at all. Derek. Let's start. How big is this field? I don't have field. It's big in terms of, there it is, field 5. In terms of the maps, probably middle of the road, but it's a nice size field. There you go. Am I starting to plan for what you want to do for 100k? No potato harvest on... No. The guys have got something planned for me. The guys have got something planned for me, but I know it's going to be ugly. Yeah, Dead Zone's a good call. Ah, typical. Just. Right, we're staying well on top of this now. Go on, last 3%. Nope. It's not in there. Thank you, Pickle Man. I appreciate that. Where's realistic? Look, you can do it on this as well. We'll just take that out. Quite good, that. Take the steering wheel as well, so we can steer the tractor. Very good. It's a very good control of the Thrustmaster one. I love it. If Cranky was here, he's not here at the moment, I don't think. But if he was, he would rave about it too. He's a big fan. And Argsy uses it all the time as well. It's very good. Double J, in general, how long have you been playing farming simulators? 2011 was my first one, but I wouldn't claim to have played it much. Probably started playing in anger. See the comedy now though, look. Bit of stick drift. Fixed it. Yeah, playing in anger in FS17. Look at the Farming Simulator official Discord. Very interesting. I saw that Hori have released an ATS gear stick as well this week. Oh, I'm just going to put a little bit in all of these. There you go. Richard, hi, seen any player in FarmSim? Just if there's a way not to scroll through all vehicles in the game I own and maybe only group together the ones I want. Yes, Richard. If you're on PC, there absolutely is. There's a fantastic mod called Park Vehicle, which allows you to basically switch vehicles off that you don't use very often. Is that controller console compatible, and is it on the Thrustmaster site? It is Xbox compatible, I think. And it is on the Thrustmaster site, and you can use my code. So if you want to get one, they're really, really good. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to check one of the best mods in Farming Simulator. That is time-saving stock check. And it will tell us there's 78,000 litres in storage at the moment. Obviously, we've got more than that, 'cause there's another trailer just rolled off there. But it's going to be fun to see how much crop we get off here. 500,000 litres. There you go. I'm going to have a wild stab at it and say we're going to get about that. Will my sim dash be updated for FS25? As long as sim dashboard updates for FS25, which it did very quickly in 22, so I'm holding out hope. What I need is a mod for silos to only show crops in the silo. That's what time-saving stock check does, so it doesn't show it when it's in the trailer. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Mark. It only shows it when it once it's in storage. But you could get one of those signs that reads what's in it, or just walk up to the silo as well. Most of them tell you, don't they? Hey, Thomas Ede, I am doing well. Yes, thank you, Realistic. Yes, please, if you don't mind hitting the like button, I would very much appreciate it. That's how I get. There's only 27% in there. Oh, you mean when you're loading from the silo? Oh, how much is left in the silo, or? Oh, there you go, Ludwig. I haven't read that yet. That goes with the last couple of weeks, though, doesn't it? Spinach and not spinach. Peas. And they did say the next one's going to be green beans, so I assume it might be that. We'll see. Oh, that was very nice. A Hazy Jane Brewdog. Very nice. That's an insanely long... That's just a pint. A posh pint glass. What's happened to... Oh yeah, we've got a little bit left there. I feel I'm more than on top of this now. Too hoppy. Yeah, their lager is good. Elvis juice is one of my favourites. Blow your head off though. That is not a session lager. That is a. When are you back home, Hamish? So we can go for beer, and you can regale me of your summer working on a big farm. Free Wolf, nice to see you. How are you? Do I ever play FS Online? I do have it on my laptop. I have a laptop for travelling. But very, very rarely do I play it. Sometimes I use it for some of my series. If I want to have a second camera or something. But no, not very often. I am lucky enough to have a desktop. And the space to have a desktop. I know not everybody does, so you can do some pretty cool stuff on FarmSim on a laptop still. So quiet. It's too quiet. Let me just... I moan about this every week. Modders. So your FOVs and your cabs better. Oh look, we'll do a little switch of the screens in here as well. I forgot you could do that with this. Good fun, that. You need space for a deco. What's your setup? I think if you do !Studio Max, there's actually a little video tour of my setup. Alright, that's everybody done. He's just going to go for the ride. Hey Gavin, nice to see you. Could we see more real-life farming from from the farm your dad works on since yes, when I'm down there, really, I'm not down that often, so I'm kind of limited by when I'm down there. But yeah, no, even last time we were there doing the quad track, they were like, oh, come down more. They enjoyed watching it afterwards. I sent the vid to them and they were like, very cool. So now this will be interesting. Let's see what happens here. In fact, I'm going to get out of the tractor here. Let's fly the drone up. There we go. There's Combine 2 arriving. How's he going to handle this? Jared, nice to see you. Take care, Hamish. Sleep well, mate. He gets sleepy now. He has busy days, does our Hamish. This is going to take a big chunk out of the field, actually, because they're going to do 3 combines around it. Sink or swim time, I know. What's going to happen here? Oh. Interesting. Oh. Little pirouette. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, okay, he's out. He's our furthest out of combine. Okay, that's interesting. That was quite nice, actually, wasn't it? What do they use to harvest since they seem quite a big farm? They have got a Class Xerion 790 or 780. I can't remember. One of those two. Interesting emoji in the field. It's one of those. It's one of those rockets we talked about. At least they did not do it. Hey, realistic. Don't you tar me with Argsy's brush. Have I got a dodgy setting on? Video's coming through as a small screen. So Gavin, you're watching the phone version. So at the top there is a pinned post in the comments, which will take you to the standard 16:9 stream. Thank you, Carlos. This has worked. This has worked. Oh no, we've got to navigate the 3 pylons, maybe 2, because 2 of them are in the water. Actually, keep an eye. Oh man, he's almost full though. We probably better get back in the tractor. How many views on vertical? It bounces up and down. 150, 100, 150. Something like that. Sometimes it goes as high as 200. In total, probably 350, 400 across both streams. Pretty standard. Yeah, I roll tractors, that's the difference. There you go, there you go. There he is. More on, yeah, but they don't tend to stay as long, necessarily, Pickle. Hey, Finley, how you doing? Calvin, can you join off Xbox? No, unfortunately not, it's a single player. I have to say, I'm very pleased with how slick this has been tonight. Yeah, Joe, it's bale loading, maybe not my forte. Sometimes it is. You should watch the Abbey Farms, not this week's, last week's. It was special in more ways than one. Lizkin, it's hard to start a new map when FS25, so yeah, you've got a couple of months yet, mate. When I tipped the bale trailer, it was a low point. It was a low point for the series. and my morale. There we go. Yeah, Oaks will be back next week. Then they'll go full lap again here. I'm trying to work out what the best thing to do is here. Looking at their hoppers, I might get away with unloading this first. Right, I'll do that. When's the exact release date? It is going to be the 12th of November. Stabilizers for the bale trailer. Did the bank also... Oh, good point, Joe. You're on the ball, mate. I'll have to find out. No. I think he ended up staying with James, but we'll maybe go and rescue him at some point. It's a good point, though. Well remembered. Thomas Eade, should I get Farming Simulator 22 or 25? Thomas, it depends. With 2 months to go, if you can hold off, you might as well wait for 25 now, if I'm being honest. But you still might be able to pick up a nice deal on 22. There's some cheaper deals out there now. So, it all depends how long you want to wait. If you want to play FS next week, you better get 22. Birthday's in October. We are doing all right here. There we go, 22's currently free on PC Game Pass. Nice. Yeah, well, there you go. If you're on PC, play 22 free for the next few months, and then flip over to 25. Yeah, there was a big spike in numbers when it went... had its free week on Epic Games Store. And masses of new players coming in, checking out content. Hey Skeeter, when is this map available? Usual story, it's with Giants, so when it passes testing. I'm not sure 25 will be on Game Pass from day one, but we shall see. I think we'll see an upgrade to the multiplayer system for how many players you can have as services. Possibly. Possibly. There's no way they haven't looked at it in terms of improving it slightly again. They did a big increase from 19 to 22. So hopefully we'll see another step forward as well. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, they tend to do incremental increases anyway, but it just becomes kind of general updates, so they don't talk about it too much. It's like third person. When we kind of asked about third person, they were like, yeah, it's a thing, but we're not, you know, making a song and dance about it. And we were like, that's madness. It's third person has been asked for so much by the community over the years, so actually, while we're here, if you've not seen my map tour, people, this is worth having a look at. Oh, we've got some empty combines. What a good job he's done with the map boundary on this map. So look, it just goes on and on and on and on over into the distance, which I think is fantastic. One of my biggest gripes is when maps just stop dead, or there's a row of trees and then nothing, or the map board is all blurry and doesn't match the rest of the map. And I think this is one of the best things I've seen in terms of map borders. Really good. So you'd like to see that? Pickleman, anybody got any gaming chair recommendations? Don't buy a gaming chair, would be my recommendation. Buy a really good office chair. They're better for your back, and they cost about half as much. Or get a seat from a tractor and get it made into a gaming chair. Okay, what's going to happen here? Look at that! He's dodged the pylon! It makes you feel like the map is infinite, which it should, right? There's something very good about that. I'm also astounded that this did this. Do we ask the permission of the tractor owner first? Yes. It's probably best to do that. Right, how are you for fullness? Custom traffic, look at that truck running along the road as well. So nice to see custom traffic. There's a Dodge Charger that runs up and down as well. I think it's a Dodge Charger anyway, but the sound he's got on it's so good. If I could see it coming, we might go and find it before the end of the stream so you can just hear the sound as it runs past. It's got this really kind of throaty growl, it's very cool. In fact, is that a Dodge Charger there? Is that it there? Can't get past the train! Is that it? It is. Could you hear that? Was that loud enough? Run up to it. Can't catch up with it. Turn the volume up. I can't catch him. How good is that? That's a nice little bit of attention to detail, that. I do like that. Good effort. A Dodge Challenger, there you go. I'm not completely up to speed with my US cars. Crazy Farm Guy, how you doing? Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's doing his lap as well. Let's get back in here. Let's do some work. Look how neat these are running. This courseplay at its finest. Gotta say, this is very good. Cheers, Mark. Take care, mate. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Right, which combine is the fullest? Probably number 3 now. That's relatively empty. This guy's relatively empty as well. It's like they do a victory lap. This is not the updated courseplay. No, I'm running 7.4 still. I'm always a bit nervous when the new version comes out. I tend to give it a week or so to make sure there's no kind of big chunky bugs in it, and then I'll download it and give it a go. I'm keen to give it a go though. Oh, come on. There we go. We'll pick this guy up coming the other way as well. I'm impressed with how much of the field we've covered in such a short amount of time. We've got hundreds of saved courseplay courses. Does updating lose it? It shouldn't do, Joe. No, I think it should be alright. Basically bullying him into stopping here. Oh, he's cutting again. I thought he was... That's interesting. Well, I might as well run with him to the end now. Even though his tank's now empty. Keep unloading. Have I tried the game Cattle and Crops? I'm so upset to stop being... Yeah, yes, I tried it a long time ago actually. I haven't played it for years. Concept was great. Yeah, it didn't get the funding it needed. This is Custom Modding's Demco, Pickleman. Throw this in the trucks here. Ben David Morgan, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Right, let's get the second hopper filled and we'll send this trailer off. How do you update courseplay? You download it from GitHub and you pop it into your mod folder as you would any third-party mod, or you can wait until the updated version's out on the mod hub in-game, but that can take a few weeks. Can take a few weeks to come out. Are there any mods on GitHub you would recommend? Only really Autodrive, Courseplay, sometimes the odd other one. Hey, Ham and Eggs with the super chat. Thank you, buddy. $10. Thank you for providing the amazing 5 different multiplayer servers for both PC and console players. Great community to be part of. You are a legend. Thank you, Ham and Eggs. Thank you for being one of the stalwarts of the channels as well. We don't you just drive the truck, Captain Crazy, because I'm driving the tractor. I've employed people to drive my trucks for me. Nearly 3 years, Ed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a long time, mate. How do you get the trucks to do that? That is Autodrive, not Courseplay, Pickleman. I could set up the auger wagon as well, but I'm quite enjoying driving actually. It's been quite good fun. You can do it with Courseplay as well. I am just a creature of habit, and I got used to doing it with Autodrive, so I keep doing it with Autodrive. Alright, it's hard to judge which combine is the fullest now. Is there a YouTube tutorial on it? I have got probably 10 or 15 Courseplay and Autodrive tutorials on the channel. Absolutely loads of them. So yes, is the short answer. Hello, Mr. Tim. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Hope all's well with you. The new course play does have a bug in it. Comes up with the issue. Made PC real. Yeah, see? Sometimes good to hold on. Scooter, 30 months, mate. There you go. Shall I multitask and start up a farm whilst watching? 100%. The best way to watch a stream is with stuff in the background. Absolutely. Oh, Tim, come on. Sure you can. I know you put your mind to anything, you do it. Wait, what's happening? Where's my next combine? Purnell Farms, welcome, welcome. Wheel or no wheel, though? As in, do you have one, or you want one, or? My advice with FarmSim is you don't need any of it. Some of it is quite cool. Getting a wheel was one of the things. Oh, that one's full. I'm just sitting here like a clown, and that one's full. Oh, should you use it? Of course, of course. Why would you not? One of the biggest improvements for me with FarmSim was when I went from keyboard and mouse to wheel. Completely changed the enjoyment of the game. I've seen that as well, Tim. Yes, it looks good, doesn't it? That's the dream. That is the dream. The John Deere cab with FarmSim in it. The fence setup they had this year at FarmCon was pretty awesome. £100,000 though. Ham and eggs, 5 months. Yeah, but yeah, part of the furniture now, ham and eggs. FarmSim Bob, with the release of 20... Me too, my game, I don't know if anybody else has this, my FS22 now, when I finish this game tonight, I'll save it, and I can close the game and go back to the main menu. I can't quit the game. It just crashes, or hangs, it freezes. Because there's a mod in my folder that's doing it, but I can't be bothered going to find it. It doesn't impact the games when I'm playing them. It just, it's just a bit annoying. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to, very much, yeah, looking forward to that. Purnell Farms, you want one. You want a wheel. Yeah, if you, at some point, definitely invest in a wheel. Get on Facebook Marketplace, find a second-hand one. It can be, you can sometimes pick up some very good bargains. Any specific maps you should use, Pickleman? The one you want to play on. Very hard for other people to recommend maps because they're very personal, right? One person's favourite map could be another person's worst nightmare. But if you want some starters for 10, try something like Calmsden Farm. If you want a UK map, try something like Mississippi River Bottom for a big American map. There you go, there's another one. No Man's Land. Lots of empty space to do what you want. And Carpathian, that's another excellent one. Share, yes. Has Hori made any updates to the FS rig or dropped the price yet? Not that I know of, mate. And they haven't released the joystick separately, which is why you should really consider getting a Thrustmaster farm stick. The most cost-effective improvement to your gaming at a limited price. It's like I'm sponsored by them or something, isn't it? Oh, come on. There we go. Good play. Core Farms, of course. Oxymap. Was a good map for console. Court Farms. Moss Valley as well. Vintage Oaks, brilliant for yeah, PC players. If you're into 4X maps, yeah, love Vintage Oaks. Wymark, another good one. See? Oh, come on, Pickle Man, get creative, man. You've got all the options available to you. Don't... Just pick one. Saxthorpe as well, another beauty, and Ballyspring, yeah. Calmland, oh there we go. Yeah, potatoes, Poplar. Pickleman, go with Poplar. Oh, I'm just going to unload this with 70% in. Bloomfield is another good... So many good maps. Honestly, I think in the last 3 or 4 months, we've seen some epic maps come out as well. This happened in... when just before 22 came out as well. Like, it's almost like modders finally... Like, it takes 3 years to kind of work out what the limits of the game are, or how to get the best out of the game. FarmSim Bob, presuming the FS mod assistant should work straight away as a mod manager. No, they'll need to update it, Bob. But I'm kind of hoping that it won't be too long before they update it. Did anybody try the Sticky Feet mod in M multiplayer? I know, I saw Scroft had used it on the farmhand. But I'm not sure if he records in multiplayer or not, because he sometimes has multiple characters, doesn't he? On the screen, but yeah, I'm not sure. Purnell, is the Millennial Farmer map ever going to come out on the mod hub? That is a question for Giants, I think. They are very slow getting through the mods at the moment, so yeah, it's a shame because I know people are waiting for that one, but it's just a case of waiting to see, and I know it's in for testing, so we'll just have to wait and see. Walker, my day has gone very well, thank you, mate. Oh, there you go. V5 of Mod Assistant says it should be compatible with 25 if the pathing hasn't changed. There you go. I stand corrected. Yeah, the telehandler from Black Sheep Modding is another one, isn't it? Millennial Farmer has been released for PC. Mappers Paradise has put it up on his Facebook page. Lawson, this is Abbey, Saskatchewan from Julian F Modding. It's not officially released yet. No worries, Tim. Good to see you, buddy. Take care, don't work too hard. Which is a pointless thing to say to you, I know, but at least I've done my duty. Right, what do we reckon? 2 more lands to go. This field felt epic when we started it, and I feel we've kind of keep up me and Hugs. There's something very, very satisfying when horseplay clicks and runs as smoothly as it has tonight. Very pleasing. That's a good view, isn't it? Clausen! Is that right? Am I saying it right? Clausen. Or is it Clausen? Could be Clausen. Who knows? Simon Weatherly, great to be here. I've just started playing FS15. Can anyone suggest a good way of loading bales onto a trailer? I'm struggling to get them to load properly. It's quite hard with the physics, especially back in 15. I think you have to do it all manually. So it's just practice makes perfect. A lot of practice. There might be some autoloader now. I'm thinking I didn't really play 15, so... Does anybody in here who's played 15 know if they had autoloaders in 15 or not? Minecraft sure has changed. Hello, Legion. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. It's been a while, mate. Are you okay? Did the thumbnail with a player of clans balance out in the end? No, it didn't actually, yeah. The views were down. People don't like clowns, turns out. I'm keeping well, cheers, Legion. What about yourself, bud? What have you been up to? Hello, Black Rain. Nice to see you as well, mate. I don't even know which combine is full or empty now. It's another land being finished here, though, which is good. Get lined up. Excellent choices, Pickleman. Big Papa Sims, nice to see you. Flat out with work, I bet you are, mate, yeah. I bet you are. Surely it'll all just finish up just before FS25 comes out though, won't it? And you have loads of time to play FS25. How do I do the semis again? Auto drive, yes, Pickleman. Auto drive. They did in 15. Well, there you go, Simon Weatherly. Go and check for any auto loaders, so bale trailers that will let you auto load the bales on, and you don't have to do it with the front loader or anything like that. Because while it's good fun and very satisfying when you nail it, it can also be utterly frustrating. Oh, excellent share. We're still waiting for Giants to let us know if anything's going to happen, but if it is, I'll be there. Right. Yeah, I think we're going to have to roll into the second trailer here. Yeah, there'd be something like an Arcusan bale loading trailer or something like that, Simon. Check that out. Loki, I'll probably go to Lama even. It was so good last year, wasn't it? It was so good. I might do the same actually, because it was just so much fun and very cool seeing so much of that new kit. I might just go with a TV and a PlayStation, just sit in the corner and play FS25 and see how many people come up and speak to. Clawson, this is a 4X map. FarmSim was great for all the classics at the plough, loads of old school Fords. Oh, old school Fords. Love them. Love a video on how you got your FSG contract signage on your storage shed. If you go and add your logo to Farming Simulator, I think there's a couple of good vids out there. I think Kadirk did one way back, and Farmer Taz did one, actually right at the start of FS22. So, Jonathan Jackson, we are playing Farming Simulator 22, my friend. So not played in the last few months. What did I miss? You missed everybody waiting for a Farming Simulator 25, and it being relatively quiet. A few nice new maps have come out, Legion. Other than that, mod-wise, nothing. Nothing completely new or particularly earth-shattering, but it's just been kind of, you know, that phase that FarmSim gets to with sort of a year left, when it tends to run pretty smoothly. Everybody's got all the mods they could possibly want, so it becomes quite a chilled out time. Right, this guy is going to be full before he's finished at this rate. So let's see if we can catch him before he gets full. Alright, the benefit is now that he's not taking on any more grain, so let him stroll round and then we'll grab him. Jonathan, in my advice would be now, if you've not got a copy already, either get a free version, I think it's free on Game Pass for PC, or wait for Farming Simulator 25. Oh dear, that's today catching up with me. I will sleep well tonight. I will sleep well tonight. Okay, this was maybe a boring thing to do, running at 8 miles an hour behind him. He's still our combine though. Everyone else is relatively empty, so I can't believe how almost perfectly they've nailed this field. Traffic, like power lines, 2 ponds. They have not missed a beat. They've not bumped into each other. They've not done anything like that. Oh, hello. Where's he going? He's cutting back into his row, isn't he? But also, of course, he's full at the most inappropriate point. I'm actually going to have to kill some crop here to fill this up. I know, right? I think he just literally was 1% off being full. Well, I can't go in there, can I? Hopefully you've gone enough there that I can let you get to the end. If not, it'll cut in now, actually. Simon, it is 10:45 PM. Oh, did unload. That's the power of having that fast unload on that pipe that Mark Thor put in for me. And he's going to turn right round and come back this way, though. I am indeed in the UK, mate. Up in sunny Scotland, in fact very sunny Scotland, the last few days. It's been awesome. Right, quick opportunity to get as much out of this tank as possible before he goes too far back. Nope, nearly got unloaded from both sides. Oh, it's been glorious. We've got 22 degrees yesterday and today. And it's cold in the mornings and a little bit frosty, but it's unheard of weather for this time of year. It's awesome. Oh no! The dream is over! The dream is over! It took so long. But just... the one coming round the lake had been another... and just another few meters past. We would have been fine. Isn't it unheard of for Scotland in general? Yes, it is. You don't need to rub it in. Why? Oh, now he's stuck. Oh no, he's not. He's waiting. Uh-oh. Incident number 2. Oh, look at that. And a bit of jousting with the pipes. Oh, he's nearly full again, right. Who's the most full here? This guy. Oh, he's just waiting now for the other guy to get a bit further ahead. I did jinx myself, Legion. I very much did. That is a classic. Just... we're seconds away from it being perfect. AI courseplay driving the combines, Simon, rather than in-game AI. That might be a thing of the past though. In 25, you never know. What we've seen so far, it looks pretty good. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks, if you're watching and enjoying. It all goes to helping the channel. So thank you for doing that, and thank you for joining me as well on a Wednesday night. It is much appreciated. I'd had a busy day. For those of you who've been here from the start, you'll have heard the story already, but had a very busy day today, so I almost didn't stream tonight because I was quite tired, but I decided at the last minute, no, I was in quite a good mood. I had a very good day at work, so yeah, I was in the right frame of mind for streaming, other than the tiredness. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. I'm working from home tomorrow as well, so pressure's off a little bit. New courseplay course generator looks so nice. Too bad the multi-tool is bugged. See, this is why you don't unload on the first. This is why you don't install on the first day. So I will give it a week or so for them to repair it, and then we'll download it. But I would love to see the new interface. Working on anything good of late? We're getting busy, Legion. The clients are growing. Picking up a lot of new work, which is great, which means we have to pick up a lot of new people to do the work. So it's just a constant conveyor belt of work and people, which is like awesome. Just rolled over our 2-year-old birthday. So the company's 2 years old, and we just hired our 16th person. So yeah, things are looking good. Taking any into sometimes, Black Rain? Sometimes. So yeah, no, I was at a large, one of our clients today had quite a large conference for them. So I was at that, but I had to do 8 presentations back to back. So yeah, it's pretty exhausting by the time I finished with it. but all good fun. The Sim Guy, how are you doing? Looking at starting members, I have neither did I, why. It's like starting a YouTube channel. Throw yourself in the deep end, see what happens. Is that actually going in there? Oh, it is. I was like, we have some glitch here where it's cutting through the side of the trailer anyway. I'm not sure. Now, I'm not a modder. I'm not a games developer. But I would love it if they go, and I don't think they're going to be able to because I've seen it in some of the footage already. But the clipping of unloading through the trailer can be a bit frustrating, can't it? And I'm not sure how you would fix that. Because would you dump some of it on the ground and some of it in the trailer? Yeah. Or would you just lose it? I don't know. Probably harder than you would think. There you go. And who's on the firewood mod asking for a friend? Remember the firewood mod in FS19? That was a great mod. I used that on Bull's Gap. It was a proper money spinner. Jared Eels, have you got any ideas for a new series once FS25 comes out, like a new contract series? I might hold off. There'll be, I imagine with 25 there'll be a lot of like all the new stuff and how to do different things, and if things like, I don't know, animal husbandry change, it'll probably be a lot of how-to type videos to start with. Me and everybody else, I'm pretty sure we'll all end up doing the same stuff. And we'll probably do a little bit of a let's play to start with. But I've got a few ideas. I'll just have to, yeah, I don't know. There's some ideas bubbling under. Don't want to give too much away. I keep my cards close to my chest. But the overflow in graphics, yeah. Any update on early access, as in what respect, Pickleman? Just never look right. Maybe that's going to be easier in 25 because the mesh density's more. Giants have asked me, or have told me, that I will be able to see FS25 pre-launch, which is good. But when, I don't know yet. I'd love VR too, Joe, very much so. Not that I have a VR headset, but I am definitely considering buying one for the sim rig. So 2 birds with 1 stone, that would absolutely justify it, wouldn't it? Ah, there you go, Scooter. Doubling up, I like it. Thank you, cats. I appreciate that. Well, I hope you're enjoying the game too. There's the train again. Combine number 2 joining us. How are we doing for time? 10:55. It's nearly. Are we? It's quite a lot of the field still to go, actually, isn't there? I thought we were going to do this, but 4060 Ti. Yeah. Oh, that you'll really notice the difference. Yeah, that'll be a brilliant upgrade. Will I be able to post videos before the release date? I don't know yet, Robert. I don't know what they'll let me do. They usually give you quite strict instructions. They did for 22, Sim Guy. I got it. It was released on the Tuesday and I got it. They gave it me on the Friday last time. Thank you, Simon. Appreciate it. Feel free to hit the sub button if you want. Got quite a few tutorials for new players as well. So, if you're new here... Hey, Jeff Parker, how are you? They'll let me do content for early access for 22. That's right, they did. Kind of hoping they'll do the same thing. A lot more content creators these days, though, so they might control as and when they want people to release stuff. We shall see. Are we going to have an accident? Oh, we've had another accident. Just round here. Just going around this headland, isn't it? It's become a little bit of a traffic jam. Just helping. Just helping. There we go. Isn't that engine noise? So good. Ticking over nicely. Right, will I stop and let him unload, or am I going to let him go around to the other side and then help him? No more whiskey for the... Exactly. Ah, we're doing the other power line now. Another reason to crash into each other, isn't it? How quickly is he going to get around here? I think he'll be alright. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that, mate. Wesley Bowman, what's happening? I am touched, Jeff. Very kind of you to say. Where's our other guy? Oh, he's still going down there. We're good. We're good. Quite impressed we've managed this with one auger wagon. How much we've got in the storage now? Like 301,000 litres. 500,000 in value though. Nice. But oh no, 500,000 in value, but actually the max price is 1.1 million in crop. How about that? Just balloons. You have a steering wheel and the side panel. It's great. Oh, very good. Yep. All good fun. Have I seen the new Fence 728? I have indeed, Tractor Boy. Very nice indeed. Definitely getting a wheel for 25. It is one of the biggest upgrades you can make. Just makes it so much easier. So much easier. Anton, you pre-order FS25 today, 1 year bundle. What is included with that? You get the first, so you get the base game and all the extras for pre-ordering. So the Don pack, the CR11 combine, the New Holland combine. But then you get all of the DLCs that come out with Season 1 and the new map that comes out at the end of Season 1 as well. So the 3 mod packs are, help me out people, Innovative Machinery, Plains and Prairies Vehicles, and the third one is The Stars Align. Now the speculation is, the first one is something to do with innovative machinery, funnily enough. So a few people have said Nexat, something like that. The second one is Plains and Prairies, I think, which kind of suggests it's going to be US equipment. We'll just have to wait and see. What was The Stars Align? There's a few people who were like, well, what brands have got stars in the logo? Some people have said Mercedes, some people have said Subaru. And then you get FSG's Scottish map at the end of the year as well. I should put some McDonald's on the ideal combines, I should. Stara, there you go, there's another one. Oh, you're empty. Oh, we've got a full combine up there. Stopped. NASA. The NASA pack. The Lunar Rover. Starlink. That would be funny. Here's your internet connection. Honestly, y'all, which wheel is the best? Jeff? I am biased. But the T248 or the 128 with the farm task setup, so it rotates, so you can probably... Can you see it? Rotates your wheel to a flatter position, but it feels more like a tractor or a truck. I've been really impressed with it, to be honest. All depends on your budget at the end of the day. Last little bits. 100%. 98, 99, 100. 50,000 litres in these grain carts. Very handy. Right. It is. I think we'll maybe call this our last load. We can fill a trailer with this. I think we'll just let these combines run to the end. And I could have put tracks on. I don't like the tracks on these because they crab across the field. But tracks would have been better, because you're right. I own my own marketing agency, Pickleman. I'm a graphic designer and a video editor by trade. That's what I started out as. Oh, we're definitely going to fill this trailer. Go. Oh, we're definitely going to fill this one. Have they said what GPU you need to play FarmSim? I think recommended is a 2060, is that right? But you can play it with less than that if you want. If you just crank your settings down. I think 2060 was the recommended, or it might have been... No, it wasn't 2080. That would be too much. I'm sure it was 2060. There's 1050 in your in your minimums. But if you want a little bit more, I'm sure it was a 2060 was their recommended specs. I think Steam has it on their page, not just the... So the base game specs are on the Farming Simulator website page, but the recommended specs are only on the Steam page. Should be around a 1070, I think. $2070, there you go. Thank you, Sean. For checking that. We are a long way from the combines now, aren't we? They decided to have a little accident again. It looks like two combines have bumped into each other there. Ah, yes. Getting stuck around the pylon. Joshua Story, nice to see you. Ah, no, we're going around the... Still go around the pond. Come on. And this, everybody, is how you make baby combines. Curzard, I don't think you'll see it until after the game is released. We're going to have another issue in a minute because Combine number 3 is about to arrive. That's just... Oh. Ah, he got caught around there. That's the problem there. Which means now he might get stuck again. Nearest waypoint. Actually, I'm going to do a check here. Get off! It's a sign. It's a sign. Time to go to bed. Now he's waiting. He's going to crash. Oh, he's going to wait too. Okay. Get my feet wet now. Get him rolling slowly because we put more distance between the combines. Just not enough, it would appear. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty, isn't it? A little bit of dirt on it. It's had a bit of a workout. Looking fantastic. This is getting a little complicated. It is, Jeff. Does a damaged combine reduce the yield of a crop? To an extent, but you have to have it very damaged before it kind of has any impact. You can get away with quite a lot. When does Giants release new editor? On the same day as the new game comes out, usually, or maybe a day or so later. Oh, right, there we go. Do AI damage equipment so they're affected? They get equipment where, like, it runs down the same speed that you would if you were driving it yourself. They don't technically damage the equipment, no. Where's it going to go now? Oh, we've still got a crop over that side, okay. Right, with these few passes left, I am going to call it there, I think. I am struggling to keep my eyes open tonight, so I'm very pleased with how that's gone, though. That has been slick. Genuinely, other than a couple of little glitches there with things getting caught on telegraph poles and things like that, it's it has been pretty satisfying, pretty relaxing, chilled out way to enjoy the evening. And likewise, thank you all for joining and hanging out. It's always a pleasure to sit and chat to you. It's one of my favourite things about this whole YouTube journey that I've been on, is the live streams and being able to sit and chat with you lot about everything, anything funny, crazy, slightly mad sometimes. It's awesome. But thank you very much, everyone. We'll try and be back again next week, and yeah, roll on FS25. We're getting closer, folks. We are getting closer. On that note, if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you don't mind doing that on the way out, that would be awesome. If you are new here and you haven't hit the sub button yet, do that as well, because it all helps us creep towards that 100,000 subscriber landmark that is so close now. Can't believe it. I still can't believe it. But take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Look after yourself. Stay safe, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.